let's get into it. This is a no jumper interview with Luce Cannon, Wack 100, and I think this might have been the first time I seen Luce Cannon, and I fuck with Luce Cannon. I ain't know the nigga was so young. The nigga only 30, but it makes sense because the way he was moving, the way he was talking. But we gonna get into all that. Let's play a little bit of what was going on here.
Counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cause it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that.
Look. Just that statement alone is an indictment. He got on this motherfucking podcast talking to Adam 22, talking about he seen him get 20 guns and he shaved the serial numbers off of them. Or he writing down the serial numbers. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? And you see how Wack 100 looking at him. Like, damn, nigga, you just gonna tell him all that? And I know Wack 100 be doing some crazy shit sometimes, some whacked out shit, right? But I don't even blame him for this right here. And I think Wack 100 lined that nigga up from the beginning. This is a year ago. This interview came out a year ago. I think personally, Wack 100 was lining that nigga up from the day one. Check it out.
And I didn't catch on, so it was like,
you see how Wack 100 look? Like, damn, this nigga just said all. Nigga just said, nigga, you seen him with all the guns. What the fuck? That's an indictment right there. If the feds was watching this nigga, they tuned in now. They taking notes. They press record. Yeah, that's how that shit work. Oh God. Yeah.
I'm waking up, man. You get what I'm saying? Because
this is high-tech shit.
I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like,
I'm his right-hand man. Now you implicating yourself as his co-defendant off the rip. I'm his right-hand man. I got him a bunch of guns. You done told on yourself and him already. This was a year ago. This is when I knew there was an indictment coming.
Like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. Do you get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
Look. Here we go. He lining them up again. He lining himself up. I ain't even gonna put that on Adam 22 or Wack 100. He lining himself up. Look how Wack 100 looking like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. Do you get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So look at Wack. Look at Wack. Like, oh shit, this nigga won't stop talking.
Oh, the club, when you sweated him in the club?
Yeah.
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
boy, this shit getting crazy.
Drop off the 50,000 and we're going to let Meek.
Look, drop off the 50,000. Extortion. You got three federal charges already in less than 3 minutes. Already. I done seen niggas go down for these charges. So for him to be, this young man to be on here saying all this shit, it behooves me because I have no idea who's teaching this nigga, you know what I mean, how to move. But at the same time, Wack 100, you wrong for that. But I know why Wack 100 did it too. We gonna get to that.
Live on crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back. He stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up and shit like that. And we were like, "What you doing?" Like 2 days later, he called me. He was like, "Oh, nephew, where you at?" And I'm like, "Nigga, where my money at?" And he was like, "Oh, I needed it for bills. I needed it for." I'm like, "What?" Like, cause that's some weird shit. And then he stopped answering the phone because I'm trying to pull up on him, like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone.
Well, look, Wack know what's coming. He done heard this story already. Wack done heard this story already. He know what's coming. He bracing himself. Look at him. You can see it in him. You can see it. Look at him. He looking at him. He said, I'm lining you up, nigga. That's that line up look. I see you, Wack. That's that line up look. But I'm gonna show you why Wack lining them up in a minute. Hold on.
That he was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't.
So Big U calls Luce and tells Luce Nipsey Hussle just got killed. Luce didn't believe him, so he called Nipsey Hussle phone. Nipsey Hussle picks up. So he thinks nothing of it. 10 minutes later, Nipsey Hussle dead. Indictment. That means you knew about the crime before it even happened. But look, there's more. Hold on.
Mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like
man, this is unbelievable because this is like sitting in a fucking interrogation room. The only difference is there's fucking skateboards on the fucking goddamn wall.
At the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30
never
minutes after you get off the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double.
That's a whole indictment, man. He just spit a triple life sentence in fucking 10 minutes, man.
Back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had.
All right, we ain't gonna get into all that. But now you see, this is the moment when I knew the feds was watching them in this whole situation. I already knew it, right? So I already knew there was gonna be indictments coming. I knew Big U was gonna be at the top of the indictment. I already knew. But this is how I know Wack 100 was lining them up.
Yeah.
But this crazy motherfucker calls me the other day, and I was doing something. You know, you doing something, you kind of listen to somebody talk, but you doing some other shit.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna break this down because I studied psychology in prison, right? So I know the mannerisms of people and what they mean. You know, a lot of people think, certain things like if you look to the left that you're lying, but that's not always the case. Some people just got to twitch, you know. So I know a lot of things when it comes to psychology and how people react to certain situations. And if they knew something before it was said or if they're just finding out, I'm going to break it down to you. Listen.
And this dude did some shit, made me drop some shit.
Uh-oh.
I misplaced a little, I was putting together my remote control car. I done misplaced a piece, I still can't find it. And I told him, and you know me, Adam, if I get some information or some content, I'm going to fry your ass up.
Yeah,
I said, nephew, this content, I can't present. You gotta present it because you ain't lied to me yet. Because he's behind a lot of shit that you've seen. You just didn't know it was him.
Okay.
We're gonna tell you off camera.
What kind of stuff?
Just some shit. He's behind a lot of shit that if you see on YouTube, you just say no, it was him. So I know he ain't.
This is the setup. This is the setup. Wack is hyping him up, so he already knows the story. He already heard when he need to hear from Luce. Luce agreed to go on the show. This, like I said, this is my first time seeing Luce. Luce agrees to go on the show and talk about whatever he said. Wack knows the outcome of this shit. I don't think Luce knew what he was doing and what the result was going to be. I don't think he understands how the system works and the feds move. He has no clue. What Wack knows, and he should have been, putting the little homie on game. But whatever.
Ain't no bullshitter, but man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you got to elaborate on this shit.
I got to, because at the end of the day, it's like dealing with when you in.
You see that look? You see that look? Wack gave him. Look at him. Look at Wack. He lining him up. He done heard the story already, so he know what he finna say.
Dealing with when you in hood politics and stuff like that. And well, let me go back where it first started, right? So I end up whooping Molly Ma ass, right?
Now watch. You heard what he said. He end up whooping Molly Ma ass. Watch Wack 100's reaction.
Put it on camera and shit.
You see that deep breath he just took? That was a shocker to him. You finna see why. He want you can sense anger there. Something pissed him off when he said that he whooped Molly Ma's ass.
Guy named Big U. It's cool. They used to be brothers, right?
That deep breath again. He said Big U.
Right?
Then you talking about Big U and Molly Mall.
No, Big U, Molly Mall, and you.
Yes.
Molly Mall, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah.
Look, when he said that, he said, that's my brother. He looked straight at Luce. He letting him know,
Big U,
that's my brother.
Molly Mall, and you.
Yes.
Molly Mall, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah.
Look straight at him. That's my brother.
They used to be, they all friends.
He put us on the phone.
He's still my brother. He making it clear. Look, that's my brother, so watch what you say. Right? He making it clear.
Together.
Still my brother.
Yeah. Molly Ma is a good dude. He just a scammer. So,
Molly's not a scammer.
Wack jumped straight to his defense. That's his boy. He already let him know, nigga, watch what you say. That's my boy. Luce Cannon just ran his mouth and just said, hey, the nigga's a scammer. Hey, Wack nah, you ain't finna put that on my boy. Right?
Allegedly.
So this is where it all begins. This is a year ago. This is the first interview with Luce Cannon that I seen. And this is the beginning of the lineup. I believe Wack 100. Well, let's hear the rest of it.
Molly Mall is a scammer on credit.
You and Molly Mall is
But they
good.
cool. They still good.
No, me and Molly Mall is good.
He talks the truth, regardless
Molly's
they
not
like
a
it or
fucking
not.
scammer.
I fuck
You
with a
know
bunch
what?
of scammers.
This is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
look,
All the business I've ever did with Molly, he always delivered.
No, have you ever seen
just do
Molly
music.
Mall produce a song?
He has the producers.
No. Have
Pooh
you
Bear,
ever-
nigga,
Pooh Bear is a writer. Pooh Bear is.
He makes the
Justin
studio
Bieber,
available. He provides the beats.
And then-
he demos them. And then when people pull up, he press play. I got a hit. The Game and Jeremiah joint.
No,
came from Molly.
he's just saying though that he just puts his name on things. He don't really do it.
A whole bunch of these producers
You
do
right
that.
about
That's
that.
smart. I
You
want to
know
start doing
that
that.
shit.
You right about
That's
that.
true.
That's a fact. Go ahead. We listen.
Okay, so basically,
Just to clarify something, you see Adam 22 back there. Everybody be talking shit about what he be doing and all he does is open. He's a turnkey. He opens the doors, he turns on the mic, and he just sit there and listen. He ain't forcing nobody to say what they saying. So I can't really be. He got police ways. I mean, he's a white boy. They all got police ways, whether they police or not. That's in it's in their bloodline, just like being gangbangers is in our bloodline. You know what I mean? But he ain't really doing nothing, so you can't really put nothing on him. You can't put him in no indictments. You probably can ask him some questions. You probably can subpoena some footage and shit like that. But as far as him being involved, you can't put. He ain't doing nothing.
After I whipped Molly Mar's ass for doing some bullshit.
Look at Wack. Look at his expression now.
And then and Molly Mar would tell you, he was like, I was in the wrong, I was fucked up, I was going to jail, I was off drugs and stuff like that. I was just fucked up. So I don't know why I play with you like that.
I don't know that, Molly. I guess when I come around, I've never seen him do drugs or none of that shit.
Yeah. So I told him that, and then I guess Big U told Molly Mar some shit, and then when Big U told Molly Mar some shit, he told you. Molly Mar told you.
He definitely told me some
and then
shit.
you called Big U, and when you called Big U, he got mad because you outed him, or Molly Mar outed him. So he basically
keep in mind we still talking about another crime now. So this is about 5 crimes this nigga done told in 10 minutes.
said fuck you and fuck Molly Mar. So
that's why he got mad at me?
He got mad at you because you called him as a man and you stepped to him and he felt.
Because Molly Mar's supposed to be his brother. I've seen Molly Mar bail him out of jail, give him his mansion, just give him the fucking mansion and say, here go the keys of my cars, you my brother, I love you. When he was short on money, Molly Mar go in his pocket, look out for him. I saw Molly Mar help his artists, give him free beats. So when I hear some shit like that, because it was a situation on Sunset, Molly Mar's eating. You see some guys pull up and they get at Molly Mar, right?
Saying what?
They get at him, ain't no saying nothing, action.
They beat his ass.
They beat his ass, okay.
They get at him, right? That's Luce. So I'm like, so I get the call, right? I'm like, he like, yo, I say, yo, who was that? He like, Luce Cannon. I say, what Luce? I say, where he from? Because I know it ain't him. Because Big U from 6-0. Ain't no way Luce get that Molly Mar like that. So when he say Luce Cannon, I'm like, from where? He like 6-0. I say, wait, that was Luce that did you like that? I said, hold on. So I called Big U. Hey, man, why is Luce doing that to bro? Now, you got to remember, me and Molly do real business. I come get a beat from him. You know, I pay him for his beat, give him his points. We got to hit him and Game and Jeremiah came from Molly, right? So Big U, like, laughs the shit off, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of shit you on? I thought Molly is, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit you on?
Yeah.
Right? So then, you know, he started to make mention of certain things, and I guess he must have called you back or called Molly back. He called Molly back and said, you called Wack? And told Wack, and at this point in time, Molly like, fuck me calling Wack. What's up with your homeboys doing me like that? You know, I didn't let your kids stay. I didn't did everything in the world for you. What's up with your... And at that point in time, I think Molly's light came on.
Yeah, but see, people don't understand, like Big U.
So yeah, you got a gist of the story. Big U sends Luce Cannon to beat up, I guess, allegedly, Molly Mar. This is everything that Luce saying, right? This is what happened. This is what Luce saying. Molly Mar is Wack's business partner. They get money together. So Wack try to get in the middle of it, but he don't like what the fuck is going on. Not to mention, Molly Marv gave Big U a house, okay, to live in. So this is the beginning of a lineup. It screams line him up, line his ass up. Cause Wack know what the fuck gonna happen if this nigga get on here talking all that shit, saying the shit he's saying. These are all crimes this nigga admitting to and implicating niggas in, including Big U, and making him the fucking lead of the RICO. Wack know all this shit. Yeah, Wack ain't no dummy. You can't tell me that Wack don't know that shit. He knew exactly what was going to happen. So that's what this is. This is the line him up look that Wack is doing. Line his ass right up. So, and if you've been watching and keeping up with them too, they had them fell out before. Some things got happened, and people got beat up around them. And Luce Cannon is truly living up to his name, Luce Cannon. Unfortunately, the little homie didn't get the right guidance, so he definitely gonna have to get out and do some time. I don't care what nobody say, hey man, this is all alleged. No, the fuck it ain't. It ain't allegedly. Because they gonna play this fucking footage in the courtroom. You better know it. And this is not only coming out of his mouth, but they have corroborating evidence to go with it. So, yeah. Not only that.
Killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait.
He get high.
So there was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit, and
it's crazy work how he just talking about police telling it. He's sitting over.
Let me ask you something, bro, because they gon'. I know you. See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know, so it's like it's not like I'm saying something that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So.
Damn, he just said the homies know all of this about Nipsey Hussle. That's crazy work, Luce.
It's like, for me, it's like you telling me, oh, I'm fucking with the police or whatever like that, trying to smooth your background out. So I'm like, on 6-0, I'm going to expose your buster ass neighborhood crib. And if a nigga take it any type of way, they could get at me or I'll pull up and get at them. It's like.
So you pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone. Mm-hmm. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead. But you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah. It's just like with Draco. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the bitch ass nigga, Ralphie the plug. Draco tell me.
Draco was my nigga.
Yeah. He told me.
Look. He wanted him again. Like, nigga, Draco my nigga now. I'm telling you these my niggas now. You know what I'm saying? I brought you in. I'm putting you on this platform. Be careful with what you say, right? But it's too late now. Luce Cannon is lined up.
Me the day before.
And trust me, Allen 22 has no idea that this is happening.
The lineup, he was like, I don't feel comfortable.
I waited on the nigga 4 hours.
Yeah, because he was telling me to come, but you was like, you waited on him for like 4 hours and stuff like that.
His brother then was up there. We was up there 70 deep because I had True Car, Coyote, and Game.
But you were trying to meet up with Draco?
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
We was already up there, so I knew it was some shit going on. So I'm telling his brother, tell Draco get at his time, he can move with us. Because I had like 70 passes because I had 3 different artists. Game headline, and I had True Car and Coyote earlier. I had True Car, Coyote, Blueface, and Game. So I had like 70, 80 passes. So I'm telling his brothers, I'm like, yo, bro, where you at? So we waited. It was damn near like the nigga was gonna be a no-show. When we finally left, by the time we got to the freeway,
all right, they getting into something else. All right, so yeah, that's my opinion on the Wack 100 Luce Cannon lineup. That's what I'm gonna call it. Wack 100 lined them up. Yep. But I'm not gonna say Wack is just all the way wrong. But it's a little half, I guess. I don't know. This is 2025. Shit just different out here. But then, right after I seen this interview, mind you, I done been to the feds. I know what they doing now. They on top of Luce. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, the homie's gonna pull him up when he get back to the hood. It's like, homie, hey, you can't be doing that. Woo. Tell No Jumper to take the shit down. Next thing I know, all type of other niggas start popping up. 4 Extra, Brick Baby, and I'm like, what the fuck? And all these niggas is saying shit, right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on the West Coast? Cause I'm from Atlanta, man. We don't do that shit out here. You don't see no podcast out here where niggas is getting on here and telling on their fucking self. We don't do that.